Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and you are listening to Komal Taya. So, I hope guys you are liking my lectures, finger cross. So, I hope you all are doing fine. And guys, in the last video, I talked about one very important example regarding to perturbation system, and I'm assuming that you are finding this perturbation system very much easy, like I do. Clear? So I think you are liking the lectures, you are understanding everything, and on that note, let's dive into the video. Clear? So today I'm going to talk about one question which is GATE 2007 question. So let's see what that question, and you know GATE questions are very much intellectual and they are very much logical, and they have very much good approach. Fine. So and they're a little bit high level also. So let's see what that question has in its pocket for us. Clear? So let's move ahead and let's dive into the video. Yeah. So the question is this one, GATE 2007 question. So I think I should use the green pen because it is already red. So I will use green pen. So first time I'm using green pen, and it's good. So the quantum state of a particle moving in a circular path in a plane is given by this. So guys, it is given that a particle is rotating in a circular path, and the wave function is given like this. Fine. The wave function corresponding to that particle which is moving in that circular path, which is this one. Psi is equal to 1 by 2 pi minus half and e raised to power I m phi. Clear? So for rotating particle in m state, so m means state, in what state that particle is moving. When a perturbation, so guys, now a perturbation is applied. So that means the system cannot be no longer circular, it can be like this, or it can be like this. Like any system, any perturbation can happen. So that perturbation is given like this, p cos phi. So it is p cos phi, and it is applied. So what will be the first order correction to the energy of m state? So it is asked. So for energy correction means this, and first order is given. First order means you know that order will come up. So it is given 1, and it is given that what will the energy correction to the m state. So that means m state. So I will write m state over here, and let's see how to solve this question. Clear? So let's go down to the solution. I have already solution written with me. So let's solve this question, and you will find it easy only. Clear? So you know that if you need to find the energy correction, so let's see the energy correction. So that would be the first order energy correction in m state. That would be this one, psi m del h, psi star only, psi star del h, and psi m d tau. Clear? And you know that this for circular path, you know that phi varies from 0 to 2 pi, because you can see the perturbed part is given in terms of phi, and you know that phi varies from 0 to 2 pi. Clear? 0 to 2 pi. Suppose guys, if it was given like this, h1 is equal to p cos theta, then you would have written like this, like from 0 to pi, because theta varies from 0 to pi. Clear? So you will write 0 to pi, but now phi is given, so you will write 0 to 2 pi. Clear? So I hope that thing is clear to you. So on that behalf, I should rub this thing. Clear? So I think these things are easy only, and these are very small thing which you should know, and you can get to know only when you are studying it in detail. Clear? So psi m, I have written psi m del h, psi m d tau. Clear? So this I have explained already. So what is psi m? So that is given. Psi m is 1 by, so guys, it was given 1 by 2 pi minus 2 pi minus 1 by 2 e raised to power I m phi. So guys, if I write like minus 1 by 2, so can I write it over here like this, 1 by 2 pi, 1 by 2, because when it will go into denominator, this power will become positive like that, and it will be e I m phi only. Clear? So now also 1 by 2 means under root is given, so that means it is given 1 by root 2 pi and e I m phi. So I hope this thing is clear to you. This is easy only. Fine, this is easy only. So let's see more things to it. Clear? So this is 1 by root 2 pi. So I am putting the value. So psi m is given, that is 1 by root 2 pi e I m phi. So I have written 1 by root 2 pi e. So guys, star is there. So now when I comes, whenever I will come, you will always take care of star. You will always put star. Never forget this. I'm writing over here. Never forget to write star for I whenever I thing comes. Clear? So now I has come. So you know that whenever star will come, so this plus I will become minus I. Fine. Suppose it was e minus I am phi. Suppose in question it was e raised to power minus I am phi. Then you would have written e I am phi. Because after star, the minus I becomes plus I and plus I becomes minus I. I hope now you are pro in that thing because I have been repeating it since the time I have started the quantum series. Clear? So now you can understand that this 1 by root 2 pi and it is e raised to power I m phi. So it will be e raised to power minus I m phi and then del h. So the part is, that is p cos phi. They have already given it. So we will write p cos phi and then again psi m, which is 1 by root 2 pi. And now no star will come here. No star will come here. So it is given e I m phi. So you will write e plus I m phi. And d tau, the volume element is d phi because phi is varying now. Earlier when we were talking about this particle in a box, that used to be dx because the x was varying. X was varying there, but now here phi is varying, so you will write d phi. Clear? So what you will do now? So let's take everything, whatever is constant. So let's take that outside. Clear? So now that will be this p. So p is constant. So I will take p outside and this is root 2 pi and into root 2 pi. So that will become, you can write it like this, no? 1 by root 2 pi and 1 by root 2 pi. So that will become 1 by 2 pi. So I can take that outside. So the only thing remaining inside is this one. Cos phi d phi. So let me write over here because I think you will be confused that why I didn't include ei phi there. So let's see. Let me tell you what I'll do now. So what I'll do, so I have taken these things outside, this p and this 2 pi and 2 phi, this are out. So only thing remaining, remaining with this thing. So I will write p by 2 pi. So the only thing remaining are this one, e raised to power minus I m phi and e raised to power I m phi. Clear? And cos phi and d phi. Clear? So you know that the base are same. So they will get added up. It will become p by 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi, it will become e raised to power this one. Minus I, you will add it up. Minus em phi plus I m phi. So they will get cancelled up, guys, because if you write e raised to power minus 2 plus 2, so that means e raised to power 0. That means plus 2 minus 2, that means they are cancelling it out. So that means if something is in minus, something is in plus, they will cancel it out. And the only thing remaining is cos phi d phi. So how you will write it? P by 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi, so it will become e raised to power 0 because they got cancelled out. So it became 0. Clear? And cos phi d phi, and anything raised to power 0, if it is e raised to power 0 or 10 raised to power 0 or infinity raised to power 0, so that would be always 1. Clear? So this e raised to power 0 would be 1 and you will write 0 to 2 pi like this, p by 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi, and this would be 1, e raised to power 0 is 1 into cos phi into d phi. So that's what I have written over here. You can see I have directly written. So whenever e raised to power minus something and e raised to power plus same thing is happening, so you will consider that as 1. That's what we have done. No, if something is same is happening and plus minus is there, so you can consider that e raised to power 0 and that would be 1. So the only thing I'm remaining with is this cos phi d phi. Clear? So it would be 0 to 2 pi. So it would be p by 2 pi. And so you can see, guys, the integration of cos phi. So people who don't know the integration of cos phi d phi, that is sin phi. People who belongs to bio background. So like this, if you write cos theta d theta, so that would be sin theta. Fine. If you write cos x dx, so that would be sin x. Clear? So here it is cos phi d phi. So that means integration of cos phi d phi would be sin phi. Clear? So integration of cos phi d phi, that is sin phi. And now you will put the limits. So I think some people some people actually struggle. The bio people struggle to find this, how to put the limits. So I'll be telling you that also in case you don't know how to do that. So I told you it will convert it into sine phi. So write over here like this, sine phi. P by 2 pi is already there. Clear? P by 2 pi is already there. At it is 0 to 2 pi. So whatever the variance was, so phi was varying, no. So phi was varying. So what you will do, you will put the upper limit first. This is upper limit, guys, UL. This is lower limit. I'm writing LL. Fine. So you will put the upper limit first in phi value, that is 2 pi. Then you will write minus sine and then lower limit. So what is lower limit? That is 0. So you will write 0. So that's how you will solve it. It is P by 2 pi. And you know the sine n pi. Sine pi is equal to 0. Sine 2 pi, that is 0. Sine 3 pi, that would be 0. Sine 100 pi, that would be always 0. So that means sine n pi will always be 0. Always remember that. So now sine 2 pi or any pi comes, sine with sine, you will always put 0, and sine 0 is always 0. So that means this is 0, because 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 into p by 2 pi. So that means the answer is 0. So I hope this question is clear to you. Any query, any type of problem, guys, please tell me in the comment section. Even if you have very much small doubt in integration or limits, that how theta is varying or phi varies, like how you did that. Even in multiplication also, if you have some problem, please tell me, guys. I want you guys, I never judge anyone. You can leave one message personally also on the Telegram group also. You know, I have the Telegram group. The description will be in the description box itself, right? So if you, that's it for this one, right? So if you like today's lecture, you can press the thumbs up button, and if you like, you can also tell me whether you stay till the end or not, right? So I'll be very happy to see that, and I'll be very much happy with your honest feedback. Clear? So please do comment in the comment section, and also you can follow me on other social media platform, which is Instagram. So that will be, the link will be around here, and the Telegram group, you know, the everything will be there in the description box. Clear? And I hope you liked today's lecture. In the next video also, I'm going to talk about questions only, and you can see how questions are varying. Clear? So these questions are easy only, guys. I hope you are liking them. I hope you are liking my teaching. So stay tuned. We'll cover everything. Clear? So that's it for this one. Bye bye. Keep smiling and take care. Bye.